So decline bench press all day, every day, builds the most muscle. Case closed, we're done. No, we're not. Here's the catch. If you're bigger, flat bench press is going to be better. Why? Yeah, what's going on, guys? Seth Spartan here, nutrition, training, and hormone expert and Prometheus Pro bodybuilder with Prometheus HRT, the world's best testosterone and hormone replacement clinic. Use my code Spartan to save on either testosterone or HGH replacement therapy. Guys, today we're going to be talking about decline bench press versus flat bench press. Which is better? Which is superior for building maximum muscle mass? Let's get started. So, first and foremost, guys, decline bench press to flat bench press. I want to go on record, since we have the science and the medical literature, I'm going to go on record and say this, end this debate. Decline bench press builds more muscle than flat bench press. Period. Unless you are bigger in terms of muscle mass. What? Why? What do you mean? Let's get into this. So there's not one size fits all when it comes to flat bench press versus decline bench press. If you are starting out or if you have less muscle mass, decline bench press is going to build more muscle than flat bench press. Why? It comes down to the activation and the anatomy of the chest. And go and watch Dorian Yates, six-time Mr. Olympia, talk on this. So basically, this is the meat and potatoes of the entire decline versus flat argument. So let's take a look at the chest. So the chest is comprised of what? Pec major and the pec minor muscle. And they all go into the same tendon and connect in, right? We know this, or hopefully we should know this. So speaking of, mechanics, where is the greatest pec activation? Well, it's obviously in the position where you can activate the most pec major and minor fibers, right? Right. Okay, so where's that going to be? That is going to be at what? Not here, because that's going to pull in what? A lot of the front deltoid. So where's going to be the most activation? It's kind of hard without a bar. It's going to be about right here. What is that? That's a decline. So the pec, the job is to bring the arm down and across the body. So you're going to have the best activation, the best stimulation where? Decline bench press, period. And we know from studies, we can do the studies with electrodes now. We know that decline bench press stimulates the most what? Pectoral fibers out of any exercise. So decline bench press all day, every day, builds the most muscle. Case closed, we're done. No, we're not. Here's the catch. If you're bigger, flat bench press is going to be better. Why? So the reason you do decline, okay, we just went into the anatomy, right? We went into the anatomy. This is where you're going to activate the most muscle fibers. Here's the catch. Here's the take home. You need to remember this. When you're bigger, like me, right? Or hopefully. So, in a bigger individual, in a bodybuilder that is carrying more muscle mass, I just did a video benching, 335 for 10 reps, 10 perfect reps, right? If you have a bigger chest, though, what's the thing? If you have a bigger chest and you have a slight arch, you get in a perfect bench press position, slight arch, what's going to happen? You're already at a decline. You're already at a small but significant decline. So if you're carrying a lot of size and you do a decline bench press, what's going to be happening? That decline is going to be a lot steeper if you're carrying a lot more muscle mass and you're going to put, guess what? You're going to put a lot more strain on that joint and cause what? Shoulder impingement. So, bottom line, guys, and this is the take-home driver that you can remember. Decline bench press all day, every day builds more muscle than flat bench press in a person that's regular sized. If you already have a big chest and you do decline, you're going to be at even more of a decline than that smaller person is. And you're going to cause shoulder impingement over time. I know from experience, unfortunately. And also the angle is going to be sharper. So when I do flat bench, and you can watch my videos of this, when I do flat bench, I plant it in place. When I do flat bench, I am already pressing at a little bit of a decline. Why? Because I have more muscle mass. So if you're bigger, you want to maximize, you want to optimize. If you're bigger, do flat bench press. If you're small, don't mean to offend people, but if you're small, do decline bench press for maximum muscle growth. Guys, that's pretty much it. Seth Spartan, stay safe, stay healthy, keep submitting your questions. Decline bench press versus flat bench press, which is superior? We already talked about it, and we are out of here.